All right. Let me get going on TikTok here. All right. Let's see. Lego Imperial Shuttle 7266, right? 7166. All right, here we go. Get the figure standing up here. Hey, Rodrigo. So we have two of the guards, the pilot, which is kind of weird. And then we have Emperor Palpatine. Hey, One Break the Binding, welcome. Building 7166, the Imperial Shuttle. All right. Okay. It's kind of interesting because all the pieces are out. I'm hoping that all the pieces are here. It was sold complete, but you just never know if a set like this is actually complete or not until you either inventory it or you build it. I did not inventory it yet, so we're going to find out here shortly if it's complete or not. And the problem with building these older sets, if they're not complete, is that I won't have spare pieces for these. Because, well, maybe for some I will, but a lot of it's on the old color palette, so I have some pieces, but not many. All right, there should be one more bluish piece right here. All right. Oh, did I screw that up? I screwed that up. All right, here we go. That's better. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hey, Manassas G. Martinez, welcome. Hey, Green Slime, welcome. We're building 7266, the Imperial Shuttle. A really old set. It's not a lot of pieces either. So it's a pretty small set. All right, so let's see. Blue pieces. Yeah, it's a really small shuttle compared to the builds we see now. The builds we see now are just so much bigger. Oh, you've got a Lego Ninjago Dragon? That's awesome. Yeah, I saw the gunship reveal. I'll do a video on it probably later. I think at this point most people have seen it, so but it looks good. I think it'll be a fun set. I'll pick it up on release day. I picked up off of bulk buys. I picked up a few dragons and then sold them. Most of them were not fully complete, so I ended up just selling them. But I've never really been into the Lego Ninjago sets much. I've been primarily just a Lego Star Wars fan. What is up with that? All right, let's see. I don't like in the old instructions, they really don't tell you like how many of these pieces you actually need. So you just have to actually look in the book and try to make sure that you match everything up. But that's also because there was a lot less pieces that were used back then. Hey, Mr. Lego Star Wars, welcome. All right, so these are how we're doing the guns here. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take very long at all. This is like, one bag in like some of today's sets. All right, where's one of the? Here it is. Yeah, and this has got all the old colors in it. So, I didn't get these here. Hola, ¿cómo está? All right, so that goes there and there. We're gonna do 1x4 across here. So these are they supposed to go? Oh. All right. So it's kind of hard. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see, it's hard to tell sometimes what it is we're supposed to be doing here. It's really because they don't give you pieces per step, so it's really easy to miss steps along the way. All right. Hey, Lego Lunatic, welcome. Building 9166, the old Imperial Shuttle. Only just started a few minutes ago, but this is not going to take very long because it's such a small set. Let's see. It is a little more difficult just because, they don't give you piece counts and all that per step, or what pieces you need and all that. All right, this is that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll see how good the whites look. I think they're pretty good. I don't see a lot of aging on it, but typically with a lot of these older sets, you can't always tell until you put them up against some of the other newer sets, and that's sometimes when you'll see like the discoloration and stuff. All right, I think I'm done there. We're gonna go over here to 1x4 grays. There we go. I try to get these sets built pretty quickly when I get them too. This is off of Facebook Marketplace, just so in case I have issues, I can kind of come back and at least maybe recoup some of my money, or All right. Here it is. So here's kind of what we have so far. This is 7166. Hey, see Lego bricks. Yeah, I mean, we are spoiled in the sets that we have now are a lot easier to build. Cool. This is a printed piece too. That's nice. I prefer printed pieces always. 1, 2, and 3 on the other side. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Come on, I know you're here. Where are you? Maybe it's not. Really hoping that this piece is not missing. Oh no, they're right in front of me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. All right. Over here. Need one more of these tan pieces. Yep. And then we have these antenna I'm gonna go right here. One more antenna. Yeah, the white pieces I have some extras for, but the other colors are tough because it's the old gray and it's the old gray, the old light gray, the old dark gray, and so those colors are just harder to come across. All right, these stands. This is a very 99 2000, first series. I have the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator uses these as well. The Y-Wing uses those as well. Typically, they're more like they're tables, but in these in that first few couple years, they were used as like vehicle legs stands. All right. Some of this needs a little bit of cleaning. The pieces actually look pretty clean to start with. Now that I'm building with it, building them, I see a little bit of dirt, so I'll clean up some of that later. There aren't any stickers on here as far as I can tell, so it'll be really easy to clean it. I'll just brush it clean and then let it just air dry. Shake it off and then let it air dry. Hey, J. Key Bayshore. All right, so now we have this other piece that we're building. And it's funny, on the old pieces, like you look in the instructions and it looks like dark bluish gray and it's actually black. So that can be kind of difficult sometimes. The pieces just look a little bit of a different color. But you do get used to it after building those sets for a while. Like first time I see a black piece in here, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is not right. And it's like, oh, no, never mind. Like the dark brown kind of looks reddish a little bit. Okay. I guess we can put these in here. I'll show this to you in a minute. I think this is supposed to be, this is going to go inside. Hey, Brian Keller. So the back opens here, and this is going to slide inside. Although, I don't think it fits. That seems kind of odd, doesn't it? Like maybe he's supposed to sit down. But then, oh, okay, I guess these figures are supposed to sit, which is kind of weird. Like, and this is like old set, right? So they don't have like actual seats. All right, so now it slides in the back there. This is 7166, the first Imperial Shuttle. All right, so that's done. All right, we're building the cockpit now up front. And again, this is going to be a really fast build because there's not that many pieces in this set. Just being that first year, all the sets were small. The sets have gotten bigger over time as well. But that first year, all the sets, including like the Slave One and all the other sets, really, really, really small. Y-Wing was small too. X-Wing was really, really basic. Although that first year X-Wing is one of my favorites. I've got like 3 of them downstairs. All right. There we go. All right, 4. All right. We have these 1x3 black pieces. They're going to go right there. And again, they don't tell you each step what pieces you're supposed to use. So they're kind of, hoping that you're looking and ensuring that you've got all the pieces on from that particular step. If not, at some point down the road, you're going to realize you screwed something up and you're going to have to come back and fix that. There should be another 1x2 tile, but I don't see it. Oh, no, there it is. All right. And then we should have some 1x4 plates. All right, got that. Here's one of these. And another one of these here. So pilot is actually going to go inside. And the pilot, like, he looks more like a police officer. Hey, Jesse, welcome. I'm building the original Imperial shuttle. It's amazing, though, how much room there is up in this cockpit. Like, you could fit almost another figure in there. All right, and then there's the cockpit piece. I think this was printed on here. So that's kind of cool. So many of the other sets, you end up having to put the stickers on. But this is not hinged, so this just sits in place. So that is kind of a downside to this older set in that you actually have to physically pull it off. All right, there we go. It does move, so I do like that play feature. Hey, Benjamin. I am building 7166, the first Imperial shuttle. So that does it for the main body. Now we're going to move on to, I'm assuming, the wings here. And again, this is going to move really, really fast because there's just not a lot of pieces. I don't know why the seller decided to put all these pieces together. You didn't need to. There's just no need for it. All right. And so then, yeah, I mean, this is it's funny. Like these some of these builds are really, really solid. Like that old X-wing, I love it. It's so solid. It's sturdy. Don't have to worry about it. Some of the other ones are not as good. So I'm going to be interested to see what this one is going to be like. It's kind of an interesting way to attach this. So if not, so I like going back and being that I didn't build back when these came out. It's kind of cool to go back now and see how these were built because it's so different. And so you got to get an insight into what the builds used to be like, back then. Because the builds have gotten a lot better, stronger. I don't know if the pieces are stronger, but there's certainly different techniques you can use now as opposed to when they first came out. And I think this is going to be the attachment for this. Okay. Yeah, so we have this here. So this is going to be the attachment. So I guess this is going to go here. I'm assuming this is going to come. Oh, okay. So there. I don't see two more of these for the other side, which means I might be short those. Oops, shoot. Unless they're here somewhere and I'm just not seeing them. All right, so we got one wing. So that works really, really well. Of course, it's not going to stay up right now because I've only got one wing on. All right. Make sure none of those pieces, round pieces are in there. Yeah, I think unless they're just only on one side, but I highly doubt that. All right, so we're gonna build this the same way the other side was. And you can see I'm already running out of pieces, and I'm only 20 minutes into this build. So what sucks is this was a $100, I think, or an $80 set, right? So these old sets are just so expensive. They're so hard to come by. And so when you pick them up, you know, you're so excited to get them, and then you build them, and you're like, okay, well, that was done. It's kind of like almost like anticlimactic, right? Because they finish so fast. It's like, man, just got started and I'm already done. Yeah, but this is definitely going to be missing those two pieces. So I'm going to have to email the seller on that or message them on. I mean, I probably have the replacements upstairs, but still, like, I shouldn't have to be replacing pieces here because it should just come with the pieces there, but they're not. Okay, and I just realized. So here you go. So it's decently sized though for you know how old the set is. All right, so now comes just building the back tail section, so we can shake its tail feather. That's supposed to be a joke, not a funny one. I've got like dad jokes. That's it. All right, there. All right, this piece here, a 1x3. That, and that. There we go. All right, there and there. Why am I? Got some extra pieces. We'll see why. And I'm missing a 1x1. So now I'm annoyed, right? Like, if you're gonna sell me something and you're gonna call it complete, then make sure it's complete. Otherwise, I'm going to be highly annoyed. All right, so here we go. So I'm missing these two pieces on this side, and I'm missing, I might have the 1x1 upstairs. Like, there's no extra pieces left. Let me check the bag. Yep, not in the bag. So, like I said, that's frustrating because he said it was all there, and it's not. So, but yeah, so it's pretty good looking. Howdy. So it opens right up. You know, you can put this on a stand. I mean, these are kind of annoying here, right? Those don't. You know what? I'm going to take this one up here, rob it, and put it up there. So it looks more complete up there. The pieces are pretty white, though. Like I said, I love how this moves down. Wings move pretty easily. You can still see the Technic connections here and here. But all in all, I mean, it's a good-looking little set. And, of course, in the back, oh, the Emperor Palpatine fell. Oh, we've got Palpatine. And then we've got two of the guards. And I'm going to leave these guys out just because I think that looks better. And so this is going to slide back. Yep, so that is it. Yeah, so I mean, all in all, a good set. You know, it is missing a couple pieces, so I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can find matches for those. If not, I'll have to order them off of Bricklink. So that's it. I'll do a video on it. It's kind of cool. Like in the back here, you can see like I believe I've got that A-wing. I have that. I have that. I have that. I have that. I have the Stealth Infiltrator. I do not have the old B-wing with. Oh no, actually I do have that B-wing. I have that. So the only thing off of here I don't have is the Gungan sub and the Star Wars Mos Espa pod race. Aside from that, because I've got the Walker. Yeah, I think I've got everything else. So I just need the pod racers. But on the back is, we've got like the Destroyer droid and the C-3PO that I need and the Stormtrooper, all the Technic builds. So is there somewhere else I should watch? I'm on YouTube as well. So if you check my profile, you see the YouTube video there. And then you can see it there as well. So, all right. I'm going to go try to find these missing pieces. YouTube, thank you and goodbye. And then for everybody else,